situation in front of us. And I think it's time we talk it out and forget all the fuss. And if it's not me, I'll have to understand, and I'll be out your way. No drama involved, but if you feel it's me, if you feel I'm the one, you're gonna need to make a way for me to see. But as for me, you're the one in my heart. Time won't come until the end. I'ma always be right by your side. But as for me, you're the one in my heart. Time won't come until the end. I'ma always be right by your side. I know you're the one. I know our time will come. I feel it in my heart. I see you in my dreams. I keep you in my prayers.
All right. It is showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It is the Clatter of Clans Season 24, the Grand Finals, Day 3, the last day, and I am excited to bring the action to your doorstep. It is Priest on the mic, and it's a chill vibe. I'm just a chill guy. I'm just chilling out here. Hopefully, my emulator doesn't crack me down today, but it's all part of the journey. But let's take a quick run through of the leaderboard, and just take a little bit of a check, a vibe to see what exactly is the deal here. So take a look at that. Let's understand what exactly we're looking at, as this game is about to progress. So we're seeing SO Serious in 9th with 40 points, Neon Force in 10th with 30, 3 Crown Esports with 27 in 11th. That last game just sent them back a couple of generations because they're too far away from SO Serious. For me, a good performance would be them finishing in the top 8, at least for 3 Crown Esports. That's a fall from grace, if I'm being honest. That's a huge fall from grace for 3 Crown Esports. But again, I think they're going through a transition right now, and hopefully they will bounce back. But Blacklist, Player Killers, Berserkers, Knockout Illuminates, I think they can still improve today, at least, get into 30 points. At least Neon Force as well, been a little bit of a ricochet. This team has secured their points through eliminations alone. They have never made it into the top 8. It is absolutely wild. 30 points off eliminations alone. That is diabolical activity. Even ARABT ESPORTS, as in 16th, have secured 4 points from placement. So why is their case so different? But it is all part of the journey, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's take a look at the top dogs, the top dogs of the leaderboard. 94 points, Pain in front, 10-11 in second place with 79, Knockout Squad in third with 70, sharing the same with Solo Esports as well. Temper not too far away, 64 on the cut. OP SWAT with all their eliminations, they are sitting in 6th with 55 points, and that goes to show you got to balance everything out. Right now, it is going to be a journey to the last game, I'm pretty sure. I mean, 10-11, Pain, Knockout Squad, all of these teams, they're not too far from each other, roughly a 30-point deficit between them. One chicken dinner is going to blow this whole thing wide open, and we're going to see for ourselves if that's going to be the case. Tony and STARFORCE, AFRO Esports. Yesterday, AFRO Esports rose to the occasion. They pumped it all the way up. 40 points to the good, and that's what we love to see. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is not over yet. Let us take a look at the players right now, and just take a quick gander at what's in front. OP Scary and Zerich with Venom and Metigoat and Nabil and Ryzen. 4 players, all the players basically from Pain in the top 8. That is to show you how dominant they are, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we love to see. So without further ado, it is time to lock in. Welcome to the Clatter of Clans Season 24 Grand Final. Showtime, action at its finest, if you ask me. Gonna keep a little bit of a low profile on this one. If you know, you know. It looks like S4 not having the best start, not the start they would have hoped for at least. But that should tell you exactly all the things you need to know. How locked in they are. Play zone is very interesting right now. Cuts a little bit towards the center. And most of the teams there will gonna be having a field day with this one. Why So Serious continue their assault. 7, 8 eliminations. Unfortunately, I missed all of the action that was in boot camp. But wow, that was quick. That was very quick. That was very, very quick. They turned it out. 8 eliminations. That is 2 teams sent to the shops. And Why So Serious do not want to be in the bottom half at all. And this is the way you start. This is really the way you start if you're not trying to be in the bottom half. All eyes on everyone here. Looks like Solo Esports could have something on the horizon here. Metigoat with the DBS. KV all by his lonesome, but he's actually tossed that one through the door. And Metigoat falls, but fortunately, no rest for the wicked. OP SWAT will be swept away again. And that will cost them some points on that leaderboard. You do want to be in that top 3. You do want to finish very strongly. Pain do have a better record against 10-11 in Sandhawk, actually. And it looks like we're seeing a little bit of something happening here. Okay, you can see Pain's split. That's a very nasty split. And as expected, Bego is here. The MVP, the big bags, because he got that big money, no glaze. Bego is in the squad for tonight. Does he have the special sauce? Is he the one that's going to turn things around for 10-11 and grab them that championship title? Who are we missing? We're missing Durex. We're missing... Okay, we have Zerich, Bego, and Funny. We're missing Durex. Who else are we missing? Crusader. We're missing Crusader as well. Ooh, it's not the best way to kick off the day, really, with 3 players short, chasing roughly 20 points behind Pain. But Pain in a very good split. This is actually the split I told 3 Crown Esports to have on Sandhawk. Pain seems like they watched the stream and they took the advice, and that's where they're going to be. 3 Crown Esports unfortunately have been swept away by Knockout Squad again. So I'm breaking this down as to 3 Crown Esports have been eliminated by Knockout Squad 3 times in a row in the grand final in Painan. 3 times in a row. That is, 3 crowns have a 0% conversion rate in Painan against knockout squad. If if this was a land event, I'm probably sure Nexus would have started fighting these guys, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, you know? But you know. All right, all right, all right. Wow, the chat is quite active tonight, so I'm loving that. I am loving that. Hold on, I want to activate the chat on my end, put it in the docs. I want to just put this in my docs. All right, I've put it in the docs. And now we are ready to get active. All right, we've got Lisan Al Gaib is in the chat as well. God yay. So it's basically Lisan Al Gaib and God yay. Anyone for the win. Big praise. Congrats, ARABT ESPORTS. Coming to the final day with a strong first place lead. Yeah, God yay is here to bless us with his wisdom. It looks like Solo Esports are not going to be sliding out at all. They want the action, and it's Berserkers that are going to be on the receiving end of that one. Osal trying to get into that open position as well. Mahir just up top. But I think they will be getting out of dodge. I don't think they want to consume any more. I've lost out. Here has a sightline on Metigoat. And he could be in some trouble here. Ooh, good. That's a very good spray, and he does get caught out, but can't really do much with that from that distance, unfortunately. But it is enough to put some distance between them, and that makes things a little bit more proactive. Oh wow, Mahir thought he was safe. He got slapped immediately. Surely Solo Esports will advance their position. They want this. Why so serious and pain? Locking horns at south of boot camp. Oh, 10-11 are gonna like this. They are gonna love this. the Hers gonna love this one. If they can see it through, but I don't think so. Ryzen was the victim. But it doesn't look like Why So Serious want to commit to this. They are 2 players shorter than Pain, and still a distance. But they have made their presence known. And also, let's not forget, we do have some teams here that are trying to, you know, change the narrative. Because I'm going to be referencing the leaderboard a lot. I'm going to be referencing it a lot. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Yeah. So let's not forget, Knockout Squad is currently sitting in 3rd place as well. They've got just a few points away from 10-11. And Solo Esports as well, just a few points away from 10-11. 10-11 is in danger of finishing below the top 3 if they do not have a solid performance off the rip. So all eyes are going to be on them for sure. But every single decision made afterwards is going to reflect every single decision that they will make as the game goes on as well. Nasty Boy is in the chat. Big shout out to Nasty Boy, repping Senegal and Solo Esports. They have been absolutely amazing. 70 points as it stands, or as it started. I think they have secured a couple more eliminations. They did chase out the Berserkers. Did they get the... Oh, they did eliminate all the Berserkers, actually. Now they're up to 77 points. They have overtaken Knockout Squad on that leaderboard. Currently sitting in 3rd right now. I mean, the IESF regional qualifiers will be coming up sometime in April. And we'll be Pretty sure we'll be seeing more of Solo Esports representing Senegal in the World Esports Championships, alongside, I believe, Payne in the African Esports Championship as well. So it's going to be high pressure, high stakes scenario as well. But we are going to be keeping our eyes peeled to see if that is going to be the case for this year's World Esports Championship qualifier. Looks like the player killers are not off to the best start at all. Another team on the second half of the leaderboard can't seem to find a way through. Kit Kats, he's on the high ground, high lock position. And you can hear the bullets ringing out. I believe it's Temper with the angles. Captain sprays right through. Danger gets knocked away. But Mustafa is just right behind him to provide some semblance of comfort. No comfort there. They're both knocked away, actually. So yeah, nobody's getting picked up here. These guys are cooked. There's no way they're getting picked up. They're too far out. They're too split. I don't know why he went for the reset if he didn't have protection for the rest of his teammates. I mean, the pressure is already mounted. They're keeping them at bay. But it looks like Kika has found a vehicle. So he might actually commit to this. He will commit to this. It's not even a might. He will commit. You know, it would be ideal for him to commit because he can't afford to lose two players this early on. But it looks like that's going to be the case. Yeah, Danger was never getting picked up either way. But Zaraki has actually come through to steal something special. I still personally believe that ARABT will not finish in last place. I still personally believe it, though. Call me whatever you want, but I still believe that I don't think they're going to finish in 16th. I mean, how many points do they even need? You know, I mean, if they do a good like 10 points, you know, I still believe they're going to get at least 30 points today. Like in total, at least they'll get 30 points. I don't think they're going to finish in last place. I don't think ARABT will finish in last place. I think Zaraki is not going to allow that to happen. But he's in a very good start. 2 eliminations already. And we are in phase 3 of that circle. 10-11 making that rotation from the northern side of the bridge, just south of Hatin. I think they are trying to crawl into boot camp unnoticed. Could work as well if they can deal with the guys from SO Serious, just occupying boot camp end to end. A lot of pressure starting to boil up in that central position. You can see most of the teams are a little bit of that eastern side coming through. Solo Esports, ARABT, Temper, Player Killers, Knockout Squad, and Payne. Payne a little bit more central alongside Knockout Esports again. AFRO Esports finally getting showing us a little bit of more action from that central position. The bullets still continuously flying out, and the rotations are still coming in. There's relatively a bit early. 9 teams alive, 30 players up. I mean, Sanok is so unfriendly. Sanok is just too unfriendly, honestly. Too unfriendly. But all eyes on the show. We are going to be very, very proactive, just to keep a lid on things. Bullets are continuously flying all over the place. AFRO Esports still hold up in the southwest. 1 elimination so far. They did have a fantastic run of games in on day 2. And it looks like Solo Esports do have a lot of fans in the chat. And they have every right to have fans. Because currently sitting on 7 eliminations, 4 from finish. We are looking quite comfortable. I think chasing them down. But it looks like they may have spotted ARABT. And Temper will be lighting them up from the western side as well. Zaraki is already up front. And he's all about... probably about to get up close and personal with Solo Esports as well. Hasn't made a move just yet. Ooh, he was spotted. They were waiting for him already, actually. And Playboy will have to reposition and think that one through. Can they get an angle, though? It's going to be a possibility. And Metagoat was very, 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 very close to getting knocked off his horse. And put in a very precarious position. But unfortunately, Zaraki's spray still bounces. Again, and that peak was very, very dangerous. Creed already making a rotation off that eastern side. This could be the opening they've been waiting on. Temper could be the thorn in their side. Stood in the middle of the road. Why? Why were you in the middle of the road, fam? Why, bro? Why did you just stop? You have to make sure the enemy hasn't seen you yet. You have to make sure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. It is the last day of the grand final. Who will be crowned champion? And it looks like Bego has started to light things up. 10-11 at AFRO Esports. Locking horns. Bego will draw first blood. And Outcast over to the other side. Funny's behind him as well. Mounting some more of that pressure. He spotted him. First spray is good. Can't seem to find the angles well. Packs it in, and immediately Outcast will fall as well. Two players from AFRO Esports getting decimated and desecrated. Peeks into the third. Abuser peeks out. He takes another hit. Funny starting to cook them. Bego and the rest are pulling up into the scene. Zerich smells blood. He knows the 1v1 specialist. He's about to cook, but he turned his back to the opposition, and the DBS almost sent him away. But that's about to forge an open space here. If he gets his HP back up, this could be diabolical. It is going to be diabolical. Funny's up onto the backside. Zerich goes prone immediately. Grenade up in the arms. Can he pop that one over the top side? He might. And he launches it. Doesn't connect. Too far out. It does connect, actually. Neo takes a hit. He falls. And another one will be flushed out. His Outcast can't seem to find a breathing room. 2 eliminations now for 10-11. They slowly start to get their angles. And Funny will send more bullets. More M4s. Breaks inside. And there's trouble right now for AFRO Esports. They could be put out of their misery right now if Zerich can find the final blow on Abuser. He's spotted. Sprays good. Tries to get into the angles. Jump shots. Connects. Picks it to the corner. Abuser will be spotted out. The Blazo probably will claim the final blow. And that will be the end. They will not claim the last point. The vehicle will go up in flames. And what a time to be getting knocked away in phase 4. That is diabolical work. And it looks like Temper will be getting their pound of flesh here against all of the teams that are trying to find their way through. Pain, Solo Esports as well. Playboy was caught out, but unfortunately couldn't do much. Zaraki's position has been compromised. Don Bash is in the chat. Big shout out to Kakabraza. And things are going to, hopefully they don't go from bad to worse. Solo Esports still holding on to the zone there. Pain behind them. Temper to their left hand side as well. They need to get rid of all of these opposition teams in their area. Play zone is about to close out and give them a little bit of a sterner warning. Looks like 10-11 will be crashing the party there. And they will be running into Temper. Things could be going from bad to worse here. 10-11 already crashing into that open space. That's a solid grenade. Popped out. Bego peeks out. Frays into the corner as well. Zerich could be holding onto that corner. And Funny takes a hit. He blows himself up. And that will be good night. 10-11 fall apart under the pressure. Temper will snatch 2 eliminations away. You can tell that was not planned at all. The breach failed. And 10-11 were hurt. Pain continued to survive. And they continue to look stronger. ARABT still in a very, very solid spot. They can hold this line in the eastern side, as Player Killers and Temper will be locking horns over to the western side. But now deep into the angles and the south angle, able to hold on so far, but looks like Knockout Squad will be pulling up as well. But it looks like they might be trying to get a way through here, but ARABT and the rest of the team here could be locked in, and they do have their way through. Ninja have the ops deliver to his doorstep, and he's gonna love this one. Hopefully he doesn't get knocked away, but the angles are too tight. Jimmy props through, but somehow they've creeped and they've crawled behind him, and they will flush him away. Somehow ARABT are losing the plot here. Another player will bite the dust, but that scene will not survive either way. Punisher as well has been knocked away. Jimmy will be the last one, and it will be the final nail in the coffin for Knockout Squad. They will not go any further. Zaraki making too much noise and will be silenced by finish and will not extend any further. Solo Esports will still hold on the line. They're playing from the north. And they will pack it in if they can hold the way through. That position that they've got right now is the only one that will seal them through. Osa with a first touch, a magnificent touch. And that is an angle that could speak volumes there. Nabil has to apply some sort of pressure to feel this one out, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case for them. Venom has to crawl back to safety, but the pressure continues to mount. Solo Esports are not going to let this one slide away. Ryzen pops up to look for answers, and the answer is going to be Osal as he pops another grenade, perfectly chucked over the top side, but unfortunately 2 inches shy. Tries again the second time. Venom has to be careful. If it does connect, he might be in trouble, but he doesn't. Molotov to follow suit. Solo Esports have to fight the urge to go down the hillside. They know that that's going to be dangerous. And ARABT, they might be running into ARABT, but it's only reckless. They might be able to survive the onslaught if they do have an angle on this position, and they will crash into the party. Here they come. Swaps in. ARABT will be holding on, but unfortunately that burns them away. Pain somehow from behind will close the door on Solo Esports. Here comes Temper now, trying to hold on against Player Killers. Open side from Coco, peeks inside again. The DBS flush with the Molotov to seal the position. Surely the first shot will connect immediately, and he will close the gates as well. Temper showing how temperamental they can get. Another one will bite the dust. Coco manages to get his HP back up. Captain has to get picked up as well. 6 guards still mounting the pressure, probably from the grave there, because they can. I'm pretty sure he's screaming at the top of his lungs, but the grenades from Payne are already on the horizon there. Nabil surely sees the open space. Payne once more. Chicken dinner looms in the distance, and that grenade will seal the deal again. Payne. Once again, Payne will take the Sanok game. That is 2 out of 3 times they will take Sanhok, and that is the amazing ability. That is the team from Payne. Temper in second place with 3 eliminations. Player Killers in third with 2. Solo Esports in fourth with 10. ARABT in fifth with 6. SO Serious in sixth with 9. Knockout Squad in seventh with 4. 10-11 in eighth with 3. AFRO Esports in 9th with 1, Berserkers in 10th with 4, Blacklist in 11th, OP SWAT in 12th, S4 in 13th, Neon Force in 14th with 3, Knockout Illuminates in 15th, 3 Crown Esports in 16th place. That was a solid game. Very solid game from Payne. Played it to perfection. I mean, Solo Esports had a drop on them at some point, but that terrain just didn't allow them to play the way they wanted to, and they didn't have the numbers, so it was perfectly understandable. But what a game from Payne. They extend their lead even further. That puts them surely in the 100, in the triple digits. And now it's all about the rest of the teams playing catch-up. Knockout Squad, Solo Esports, all of those teams have overtaken 10-11 from second place. 10-11 currently sitting in fourth. So, yeah, The race is on. The race is definitely on. Ladies and gentlemen, don't touch that down. We'll be right back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's the Clatter of Clans Season 24, the grand finals. 3 more matches to go before we crown the champion, the first champion of 2025. We are back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it is the Clatter of Clans Season 24. As you all well know. Looks like we're missing a team here. Who was that? Alright, a team has given up. I'm not gonna be surprised it's Knockout Illuminates. I didn't check, but from the vibe of the last game, I'm pretty sure it's them. They've crashed out. Literally crashed out of the party. Knockout squad on the move once again. Didn't really have a bad game in game one. Not the best game, but not the worst either. As Tony will put Darkscene back into the lobby. I'm pretty sure he didn't ask for that. But this is the cost of doing business. And they did lose No Face already, so they are going to have to try something marginal for this one to work out. So that was awfully close. I mean, it could have been a baited switch though. But Solo Esports again active against AFRO Esports. Solo. Solo Esports on the horizon here have been very, very intentional with how they want to make this advance, and somehow Playboy has made it through unscathed. That would have been a perfect opportunity to light him up, but turns out that was not going to be the case. Neo's up onto that corner, Osa with a perfectly launched grenade, and AFRO Esports will be set back 1,000 years again. We'll need some sort of cover, some sort of protection. But excellent use of the utilities there as well. But Unsullied is already making that move. He's already advanced. And that will be good night. Solo Esports on the prowl again. 4 eliminations. They are not stopping for any reason. They want to take the championship. But in order for them to do that, Pain have to crash out. It's very interesting that 35% of Pain's eliminations was knockout illuminates in Pachinki. You know, that's very interesting. That's actually very interesting. Reinforcer rising to the occasion as to break inside. Clowns gets the launch out as well. YSL up top, but the pressure is on mountain as well. Another one will bite the dust as the Bala will not make it any further. Charge grenade, a little too long there, but just letting go in the right time. Peaked out a little bit too much there. Flo will get the angle and we'll get him dropped off. And that'll be another one to that side before. Unfortunately, was able to hold his own down. A grenade from Flo will be perfectly launched if it is enough to get the job done. But he's getting the angles all mixed up. He has launched the first 2 grenades. But unfortunately, he did not have the answers. He has been spotted. It is time for him to meet his fate. I mean, if I was him, I would just toss a grenade. You know. And that will be Why So Serious seriously pushed back into the lobby. And that is an unfortunate turn of events for them. Out the lobby they go. And it looks like OP SWAT are wetting their beaks with the blood of Temper. Yeah, very good position. Top side again. Jump shot into the right hand side. Scary. Closes out. Temper getting absolutely overwhelmed. 6 eliminations. OP SWAT. What in the diabolicals is going on here? But it looks like Coco's actually trying to make a run for it, but they're chasing down. Yeah, they actually chased him down into this box. I have to respect the hustle. I have to respect. Wow, Molotov perfectly launched as well. A couple more shots seem to chase through, but not enough to change anything. Does get the first one. He will not get the clutch. OP SWAT up to 8 eliminations now. Wow. OP SWAT are slinging that thing from side to side, dropping it on Temper's head. And this is a team that was sitting in 6th place at the start of today, and now they could potentially have they could potentially be in the top 3 as well. I mean, the leaderboard is just taking so many different shapes and sizes, you know. But OP SWAT are looking very, very comfortable here. Could be a little bit problematic for them as well, but it's never been one to stir away. And Is that Berserkers and Neon Force locking horns? Yes, it is. Over to the northern side of Rozok. And Noel has been knocked away there. And the Berserkers could be having some major trouble. Phantom will be dropped out of his vehicle. Oh, escaped by a lick of paint. 1 HP. And it might be time for them to crash out. Yeah, that's some Superman right there. That is some Superman right there. You are not Niklaus from the Vampire Diaries, bro. You can't just run off all willy-nilly, shooting at everything that moves and not expect, you know, to be cornered. I mean, you are not... This ain't the Vampire Diaries. This is not the originals. You are not that Niklaus. Oh, that's a beautiful spray from 444. Again, Berserkers could be in trouble here because they have to force the engagement right now. Max Bub will spin the block backwards. But he's going to go for it. He's going to go for the flush, sure. Oh! What a diabolical spray. What a diabolical spray. 444. Now this is the main character. And he's going to go for the finish. Yo! That was very close. Max Bob almost tore him out. He might have to blow the vehicle up instead. But unfortunately, it's too far out. Can't seem to think about it that time. I will go for the finish. My hero will swap back into the lobby. Neon Force up to 7 now. And he's trying to clutch. 444 is trying to clutch. But 3 Crown Esports have pulled up. And there comes Nexus. With the first elimination. Their first point of the day. And that will be the end of the Berserkers. I'm pretty sure 444 will get out of Dodge. That's not specifically the most ideal way to go about things. I can tell you that one. You can see 444 in the north. We're going to head into Yasnaya, call it home, and camp out there for a couple of circles. Not the worst plan in the world. All right. So taking a look at this zone. Pain 10-11. Oh, is that what we're gonna see now? Is that about to happen? Let's take a closer look and see how close they are to each other. I don't think they're that close. Yeah, I don't think they're that close. 10-11, a 2-2 split. Pain on the move. I don't think they're gonna commit to this early, but 10-11 versus Pain. I mean, this could be a deciding moment right now. If Pain can eliminate 10-11, I believe they have won this tournament. You know, if they eliminate 10-11 here, but you know, could be. I don't see that happening. I mean, they have the same play styles, they have the same mentalities when it comes to reading the zone and playing off of the zone and playing the terrains, but you know, things could be going differently for them if they made certain decisions, of course. I expected a lot more teams to be alive right now, though. I'm telling you guys, ARABT, they're not gonna finish in last place. I'm certain that they're not. You know, I think it's today. Today will be their best day. I think today is gonna be their best day for sure. I mean, they are in shelter. They're gonna be fine for at least one more circle. And the play zone is closing out. Looks like it's 3 Crown Esports getting a little bit of a bender here, as One Cause and Emperor from BLACKLIST ESPORTS are coming up to smell the roses. And Nexus is in the vicinity. I'm not sure if he has been spotted yet. But it could be something to look into. Yeah, Nexus. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not about to find out. All right. Well, there's not a lot of teams, and the circle is still really pretty huge. That's why So we're gonna analyze the circle just for a little bit here to get a feel of what the vibe is going to be. I mean, I think Yasnaya is still very much a banker. I'm not sure about Rozok and School though. I think those areas are gonna be very tricky. Yeah, Yasnaya is the banker for sure. Play zone has shifted to Yasnaya. And now the scrambling begins. Again, I still don't think any team is going to be eliminated until the circle after this one. A lot of rotations coming through. Solo Esports being one of those teams trying to get it more central. They are looking very, very comfortable as well. 4 eliminations to the good. They did eliminate AFRO Esports earlier on. And here they come. It's 10-11. They have decided to return to base. Again, I don't think these two teams are going to be locking horns. Don't see that happening at all. There's not a lot of teams, you know, so that wouldn't necessarily warrant these two teams to lock in like that. But I mean, this could be this could be another do or die play, because if Solo Esports is eliminated by 10-11 here, that puts Solo Esports in a very, very precarious spot. Oops. But all eyes on the action here. Still don't really see much happening here. Probably the next circle. I think it's gonna be the circle after this one, but well, Pain continuously rain hell with those grenades over to the guys from ARABT. Another grenade. Again, I don't know why they decided to pick in there, but Ryzen gets knocked away by 444. This could be the opening they're looking for. Zaraki continuously is the standing block for ARABT, but he's going to be dropped away by Nabil. And it will be flushed as well. Pain. Nabil will close that one out, but I think RFT still have someone alive. It's Ninja, and he is getting out of there. Of course he is. Of course he's getting out of Dodge. For the prophecy to hold, he has to survive. Ooh, nah, he's cooked. He is cooked for sure. I wouldn't even go into this house. I would go to the houses behind, really. But yeah, Osal is already on it, bro. Osal is already active. Osal is already active. He's already making the advance. He's already pushing up on him. I wouldn't... Yup, he's cooked. Saw that happen. That's why I said I wouldn't even go into this house. I would have gone to the houses behind. And I saw that happening, but Pain on the other side as well. They're trying to look for the breach inside. 3 eliminations so far. Very, very solid way to go, but into that angle. 444 has been a delight. Is that a clear sight line to 10-11? Is this a clear sight line? Can Zerich see what's going on there? I mean, if he looks across, he will see. And the play zone has shifted. Now the race is on towards the western side. 3 Crown Esports are blessed with the zone, and they're going fast as well. Time is of the essence now. The rotations is all about making the right choices. OP SWAT deep in the south, deep in the southeast. They're trying to make their way through. 10-11 as well. Everybody's on the horizon making the moves. to find a spot inside of that zone. Blacklist centered up quite nicely, sending shots all the way they can, but there's only so much they could do. They're in a split. If GZ gets caught out here, he's gonna get slapped away, that's for certain. And he is setting the sidelines. 10-11 have made their presence known. GZ has spotted them. He's probably going to inform the rest of his teammates before they make their own advance to this position. We're going to set that one across. Emperor over to the other side as well. And I believe he has been spotted. Yeah, Pain coming in from the north. They're going to descend upon 3 Crown Esports any moment from now. Or will they decide to take after Solo Esports? Oh, this is going to be very tricky. This is going to be very, very tricky. Venom peaked a little bit too long for that one, and he took a couple of shots to the chest, but he managed to escape the danger. The sideline position getting forced out. Ryzen takes more and more hits. Open to the space. 10-11 and OP SWAT switching lanes into the side. Meti goes with a grenade over the top. Connects. And Solo Esports have found their opening. They found the opening they're looking for. And here comes Venom. He's been spotted. But Lamborghini's behind him as well. Could be spotted. If he raises his head a little bit too long, he might feel the hit. Nabil is exposed and he will be getting dropped off as well. 10-11 getting absolutely nailed by OP SWAT. But Bego will return fire. KV2 gets swept away. And Zerich will go to final sludge. Blacklist actually getting that piece of that action. Oh, what a grenade from Finish. Solo Esports. Oh, what a play they have done. Defensively unstoppable. Osal over to the right hand side. Surely they will put the final nail in the coffin. And they have. Pain have been eliminated. Solo Esports have the opportunity to rise above. Now they can go into second place. What a performance they have pulled off. 10-11 on the other side are taking so much damage. What a grenade. Perfectly launched. But Joyboy escaped the danger. Couldn't get the angles right. Could that one bounce over to the right hand side? If he can find the angles, he bounced it off the corner as well. Bego still knocked away. But he finally gets picked up. HP still low. Can't seem to find through. Scary's grenade is perfectly launched. And it's all left to Bego now. 3 players from OP SWAT swirling through. Looking for the bodies and trying to bury them. Joyboy and Scary holding up the lines. And Bego gets the angle, gets the first spray into the corner, but can't seem to get the angle, swaps again, immediately bursts through, but he can't to swap through again. But unfortunately, Bego is no match. Hutch will get the angles on him and drops him away. 10-11 will collapse under pressure once more. 12 eliminations right now for OP SWAT, and all they lost was 1 player. Recrowd Esports making all the right moves. Solo Esports chasing them down as well. All of their players up. Pain have been removed from the lobby. So have 10-11. The top gets higher the more that they climb. The spot gets smaller, but Solo Esports will get bigger. Closer and closer to that chicken dinner. 9 eliminations. They just did 10 in the previous game. Potential for them to do 9 and do 12 and possibly even 15, but OP SWAT have done 12 and they might be doing a little bit better than this one. I mean, I was expecting 10-11 to play on this hill instead of going inside of the compound, but what a perfectly launched play that was from Joyboy. That one locks in. Hutch pulls up. Things are going from bad to worse. Things are really going from bad to worse for Blacklist Esports. OP SWAT, Solo Esports, Blacklist, and 3 Crown Esports. The only teams left. And Nexus has started to let the bullets fly. And Scary's gonna be the first one caught. And Joy Boy has been spotted as well. Nexus has his eyesights on him. A chance to be very careful as well. Trying to peek into that open space. A grenade from Nexus surely will get the job done if he can get the angles right. And he does get run over, but that grenade is perfectly launched. And that will be good night to OP SWAT. 3 Crown Esports will not give up. They will put the screws to OP SWAT. Perfectly executed. Nexus was the brains behind the operation, you could tell. And it was perfectly done. But it's not enough. They have a mountain to climb. But Chicken Dinner will put them in a very, very solid position coming into game number 3. But Solo Esports have been absolutely mechanical and decisive. They have the play zone. They have everything to work with, if they can wrap their way around. But Blacklist are not going to make it easy for them. Playboy and Finish playing side by side also has found his way over to that left-hand side, trying to play up from the west. Oh, it's a big bait and switch, but one can't have the angle. Playboy gets knocked away. Playzone already hot on the heels. Finish also playing the play from the right-hand side. Metigo plays behind. Nexus gets the angle. Finish is going to get dropped away. Solo was starting to crumble. 2 players from the team have been knocked away. Finish will get finished. And 3 Crown Esports are starting to rain hell now and get the momentum over to that northern side as well. Blacklist Esports finally active. Nexus smells blood. Nexus that we know, he's active right now. Plays off to the western side. He breaks the silence, but Osal is taking play zone damage and he peeks. Glixie was ready. Dials him in. Knocks him away. Nexus circles back into that open space. Magrelin pushes up forward. Now 5 eliminations. More C's. More chaos. More action. Osal will finally get swept away. And now Metigo, the last one left for Solo Esports. They can smell him. They know he's in the corner. Glixie's grenades will perfectly launch. And that will be good night to Solo Esports. Unfortunately, they will not be able to break the deadlock. 3 Crown against Blacklist. A battle of aura. Glixie and Jeezy playing off each other's intel. And they are trying to circle back inside. At that open space, that will be a return fire perfectly launched. And Jeezy is trying his best to keep the pressure on. But they do not have the play zone. 530 already made the move. He made the right choice. He chose the zone. And that was the perfect decision. 3 Crown Esports, they could as well take their first chicken dinner in this grand final and put themselves into that top 8. But they have to make quick work of Blacklist Esports. They cannot allow Blacklist to crawl inside. One cuz already making the advance. He's been heard. They're circling in. They know where 530 is. He peeks out. Take the first shot. 2 versus 1. And here comes 530. He's going to be dropped immediately with the DBS. But Nexus is there to shut it down. Jeezy's up onto the other angle. Glixie's trying to make a play for it. A grenade over the top side. Perfectly launched. 530 will go out in flames. And so will one cuz. Jeezy's trying to circle back as well. An eye for an eye will leave the whole world blind, but Nexus can see, and he will see again. Glixie's over to the other side. 1 versus 2. Can he make it happen? We've seen him do this before. We've seen him clutch as well. Magrelin is exposed. He might be getting dropped away. Left-hand side is exposed as well. Nexus trying his best to circle back. He can't seem to find the angles. He can't find Glixie. He spotted him surely. He sees him now as he wraps up. Drops into the corner. Nexus is going to get dropped. Glixie has the angles, and he will seal away. Oh my days! Glixie is him! Oh! Glixie got that glizzy on him. Steals the chicken dinner in a 1v2. I've seen him do this before. And he does it again. What A diabolical finish that was. 3 Crown Esports had the chicken dinner in the palm of their hand, but Glixie said, no way. You're gonna gobble on this Glixie, that's for sure. And gobble, gobble, did they gobble. 3 Crowns Esports gobbled that Glixie and lost that chicken dinner. 6 eliminations. They do go in second place. Solo Esports in third with 9. OP SWAT in fourth with 13. 10-11 in fifth with 1. Pain in sixth with 4. Neon Force in seventh with 7. ARABT in eighth. Berserkers in ninth with 2. Tampa in 10th. SO Serious in 11th with 3. S4 in 12th with 4. Player Killers in 13th with AFRO Esports in 14th, and Knockout Squad in 15th with 1. Well. Pardon my Glixie. Glixie, I didn't know he was rocking like that. But then again, I did know because I've seen him do stuff like this before. 1v2, no problem. He's cooking. Still. Oh my days. What a finish. What a finish that was. Absolutely beautiful touch from Glixie. Blacklist Esports will get a chicken dinner before 3 Crown Esports. I mean, the scripts write themselves. But ladies and gentlemen, 2 games down, 2 more to go. Again, Pain did put up some decent numbers, but not anything out of the ordinary. 10-11 crumbled under pressure again. But yeah, 2 more games to go. Chicken dinner or bust. Anybody that wins the next game is gonna be in the top 3 permanently. So we're gonna keep our eyes peeled for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Clash of Clans season 24. The grand finals is day 3. 2 matches down, 2 more to go. Stay locked in. Don't touch that dial. All right. We are back to the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? What is going on? OP SWAT and Pain off the rip. What? Oh, wow. Ryzen gets knocked away. Okay, I think it was because of the plane path. I think they just couldn't get to the landing spot on time, but damn. Damn, they lose Ryzen way too early. That's going to impact a lot of things. It looks like 3Crown Esports are also going to be impacting a lot of things. Was that Nexus that got a drop? Or was that McGrelin? It was Nexus. I got Halabi from Player Killers knocked away. Hmm. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, that was very unfortunate, honestly, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what the zone is saying. Okay, so the north is completely empty. I think this was more, I think the plane path caused this. I think it cut right through the center. I think the plane path went from Primorsk down to Milta Power. I think that's what it did. No, Primorsk. Yeah, I think that's what happened. And it looks like Berserkers are here with Solo Esports. Wow, a lot is going on right now. That's a solid grenade, actually. But the angle was just a little lacking. So let's swap out to make sure Solo Esports cannot afford to lose any players this early. Playboy, has he been spotted? Okay, I think it was Phantom that got the drop on him, but I think they will be able to get the reset on. Of course, Finish will send a grenade right back and put Solo Esports back into the driver's seat. Mahir is not going to be so lucky as he will be swept away. Malik will follow suit. Finish is just absolutely going crazy. Finish is that guy for sure. That will be good night. Solo Esports come out on top again. 3 eliminations to the good. First blood is drawn, and it looks like S4 might want to say something about that one. Possibly rethinking the choices he's making right now. But yeah. Okay, what is going on? Is this part of the strategy? Because I'm not even sure. S4 pulling up to the scene. As Armand delivers himself as well. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. No face. Actually tries to turn things out. But Finish once again. Finish will finish. 6 eliminations. Solo Esports absolutely crucifying the teams that are circling back in here. Again, that looked so easy. Way too easy. That was basically 2 versus 4. And the guys from S4, they delivered themselves. I mean, S4 probably with that performance, that puts them out of the top 8, I'm certain. It's a good way for things to start off. Very, very quick. Very, very proactive. Player killers, on the other hand, not the best start. The start they would have wanted. And all will be swept off as well. Mustafa with a 4-piece. Player killers eliminating Neon Force. And Mustafa is all to blame for that one. 4 eliminations, all what he's doing. Temper on the other hand, trying to find their way through. And they're gonna just drive on by. Wow, 6 guard actually got caught. Oh, what a spray that was. 6 guard gets caught in the open, and Kit Kat will make the advance. He's already circled in, but fortunately you can pick up a knocked out teammate, and 6 guard will be getting crushed. Oh my goodness, temper. Unfortunate scenes for them. They will lose 6 guard and light in one fell swoop. Coco and Legend too far out, can't do anything about it. It is very, very unfortunate. He's getting panned as well. Man, that's just unlucky. That's a horrible way to kick off game number 3 for them. Solo Esports have been absolutely consistent with their performance since day 1. They have been very consistent, but that chicken dinner has still eluded them. Still the only team yet to secure a chicken dinner, unfortunately. But they have put up some diabolical numbers. I mean, they were on 40 eliminations. I'm pretty sure they have more eliminations than 10-11. Probably almost as more. Probably almost as much as Pain as well, and Knockout Squad. And Temper not slowing things down. Legend will get an angle. And Ninja from ARABT will turn things around. Too Scary will return fire as well. Creed gets knocked away. Ninja very, very low. Very low. Too low as well. Zaraki will send the shots all the way back. Ninja gets his HP back up as well. And Too Scary takes a hit. Zaraki as well will lock him in. Send him out. Swap your weapon, man. Surely a grenade will get the job done, but he has to get the advance. Can't allow for the push through to come. First touch is good. First touch is great. YSL. Pressure is on from Zaraki. That will be good night. Why So Serious swept away by a combination of efforts between Blacklist Esports and ARABT. Creed has not gotten picked up yet. He's still at large. I would suggest they get out of there, because Blacklist is going to cook them for sure. But nope, Reckless is going to commit. They're going to commit to it. Well, that's the price. That's the price you got to pay. They did not need to commit to this at all. Should have gone for the reset immediately and got themselves back to full strength. Ooh, that was a solid grenade. Still got to respect it, but it's not enough. Now that is the right choice. That is the right choice. How much damage can this vehicle take? I think he can take enough damage for them to get the reset. Yeah. Before Creed is... Come on, bruh. What was the point? Man, why did you come out? Why did you come out the vehicle if you wasn't gonna run, man? That is unfortunate. Creed could have been saved way longer than this. I mean, it is the decisions. It's all about these decisions. Creed could have been saved a little longer. He could have definitely been saved, but it looks like 10-11 are on the assault. As well as look like an OP SWAT thing. Revenge is the case here. And not just the angle as well. Dropped into that corner. Temper will be raiding hell. And be taking the angles as well. Joy Boy tries to circle back inside. And OP scary. Too scary again. Mego makes the advance. Tries to get an angle. Again, it's not necessarily the best spot. But it looks like they are going to commit to this one. A little bit more pressure to be mounted. They're setting back. Funny peeks out, immediately gets the drop on. Here comes Joy Boy. They know. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm not that was just absolutely crazy work. But Funny is there to crack down on them. Another grenade is sent over. And Bego might be saying his last goodbyes, but Scary's there with the Bison and cracks the whip. Durex and Zerich, there's only two of them left, and Durex is not moving. The grenade is in his hand, but there's nothing being done. Bego's gonna be flushed, but Zerich is there to close down the gap. And this could be the defining moment for 10-11 here. And Funny, unfortunately, will be getting swept away as well. It's a 1v1. Durex is AFK. Backs into the corner. Is he AFK as well? Is it me that's AFK? What? Wasn't crazy work, Zerich, but looks like Durex is back. 2 versus 1 into the corner, snaps it in, and that will be good night. But what? Wow, that was just unlucky for 10-11. Internet, it had to be their internet. Everybody's internet just went crazy there, and that is unfortunate. Bego's grenade blowing up in his face. Unfortunate, very unfortunate scenes. And I caught the whole thing on film. But it is part of the game, you know. It's not even supposed to be part of the game, funny enough, you know, at this stage. You know, we can't be having internet issues like that, but it is what it is. 4 eliminations for 10-11. Oh, it's an unfortunate scenario that they did have to sacrifice two of the team to achieve it. This could have been the start of something special, but unfortunately, it's not going to be the case. It's just going to be 2 of them against the world. 3 Crown Esports, on the other hand, still yet to unlock their residuals. They are in a very good position. I mean, the play zone is still pretty huge. It's still phase 2 of the circle. It's still pretty huge. You know, there's not a lot of players alive. 24 players, too big for the boots. But again, it speaks to the volume of, you know, how aggressive the lobby is. And looks like 3 Point might be running into the guys from 10-11. Squad not gonna like this one. Here comes 3 Crown Esports, and they might decide that this is the time to pack it in. Yeah, 3 Point is not gonna like this one. He's not gonna like this. He is not gonna like this one at all. He is not gonna like this one at all. Well, it looks like they're gonna commit to it regardless. Jimmy has been knocked away though. Punisher and Darkson can circle back, spins through. McGrellin immediately gets dropped off. Beautiful from Punisher, but again, they are outnumbered. The terrain does not support this, but it works out regardless. And Punisher finally getting punished. Nexus is the one that puts the final screws to him. Darkson will trade off. 530 gets dropped off as well. McGrellin will be getting picked up shortly. Again, the numbers advantage is what is hindering 3 Crown Esports for sure. Pain have gotten into the mix. 3-point is getting picked up, but Pain have gotten into the mix. I mean, you are in Pachinki, so you already know Pain is in the area. Pain is in the vicinity. Well, he did sacrifice his vehicle. Well, did not see that one coming. AFRO Esports. I'm surprised they're still alive. I'm surprised the Solo Esports did not cook them immediately. Finish. They've got 7 eliminations already. They are still the team with the highest number of eliminations so far. And they are cruising into that top 1 position. If they can get a chicken dinner in this game, they will be in first place. But then again, will Pain allow? Could be some immolation coming through here. Again, Pain are starting to do something extra, do something special. The eliminations, it looks like they're starting to pile up. Knockout can't do much of anything. Darkson, that grenade is going to land on his skull. And it does. And that's going to be good night. 2 eliminations for Pain. It's a good finish. Beautiful finish. Pain up 2 eliminations now, but they need a little bit more. Because right now, Solo Esports are still outdoing them. Ooh. Director's going to be circling back. He has been spotted. He has scouted out the position. He has gathered the intel he wanted to gather. Yes, I believe that was a Solo Esports that saw his position. AFRO Esports, on the other hand, there's more pressure being mounted their ways. It's AFRO Esports. They could be locking horns with Pain here, but Nabil is already on the move. Lamborghini getting chopped off, chest chased down. AFRO Esports still yet to have a similar performance to what they had yesterday. Falling a little bit shy today. Have not been able to get into their groove. Pain on the other hillside, with the information that they have picked up so far. Now, this last Miramar game is gonna be spicy though. It is going to be spicy. I wish I could see the leaderboard before. At least I wish I could see the leaderboard like right now, like right after this game, or before this game, just before this game. So if I could see the leaderboard, it would do so many things to how I would perceive the last game. But I think if Pain wins the chicken dinner here, I think they've won the COC. I think they've won. If they win a chicken dinner here, I think they've won. But if Solo Esports wins a chicken dinner with that many eliminations that they've already riled up, then I think he's going to go down to the last game. Yeah. And I think 10-11 I think 10-11 needs a top 2 finish to still be in the race right now, and it's not looking very likely because there's just 2 of them left. I think they need like at least a top 2 finish. Worst case scenario, top 3 finish. But again, Payne has not been failing. That is the problem. Payne started the day with at least a potential 20-point gap, and they extended that with a chicken dinner. You know, so again, it's always gonna be very interesting. 10-11 right now. They're currently not even in second place. They're sitting somewhere in 4th place because of Solo Esports performance. That puts them in 4th place. Knockout Squad as well have outperformed 10-11 today. So 10-11 should still be somewhere sitting around 3rd and 4th place, but they're still not out of reach from Payne. But if Payne gets a chicken dinner now, they're going to be out of reach. Metty Goat trade-off is perfect. And I think they're going to commit. I think they are going to commit to this one, but they're probably going to lose one player. They're going to lose one player if they do commit to this, but they will get the eliminations for sure. But Solo Esports have been absolutely breathtaking. Looks like AFRO Esports have crossed the threshold as well. They are in that corner. I mean, it was the right decision. Defending this building, these couple of buildings as just 2 players was never going to be ideal. So using the terrain was a better decision for 10-11. And the play zone has shifted quite interestingly. And it looks like AFRO Esports might want to commit to this one though. Well, they are about to put themselves between 10-11 and the Solo Esports. Oh, Neo. Yeah, he's cooked. He is cooked. Had no idea about that position. It's really a battle of who's going to steal it. And Durex is the one that steals it. 5 eliminations for 10-11. Durex manages to clinch that one away. AFRO Esports had no idea. No intel whatsoever. Nexus has now crossed in as well. AFRO Esports are getting battered from all sides. Grenade after grenade, Molotov after Molotov. AFRO Esports fighting for their lives right now. The play zone has shifted even better. Zerish's grenade is perfectly launched. And there's trouble right now. They might commit to it. They will commit to it. They're going in. It's a 2 versus 2. Outcast is already there. They've cracked into the corner as well. They've cracked inside. First person to that corner, and that will be a close shave. But 10-11 will snatch it away. And this would be the perfect opportunity for Solo Esports to crash the party. They are guaranteed the points, but they do have a lot of teams in the area, so I don't think they can commit. And ARABT will lose their last player. But what a play from 10-11 there. It's grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck and turning things out. 10 eliminations for Solo Esports. Again, double digits, back to back. A chicken dinner will put them inside of that top 1 conversation right now. BLACKLIST Esports coming off a chicken dinner. They are on the horizon. 5 teams left, 13 players alive. Playboy took a little bit of a straight one to the chest and he's caught out. He will not be getting picked up. He's too far out. There's no way he makes it. But he does. He actually makes it. The terrain allows more opportunities to make it through. Osal has to provide some sort of cover, grenade over the top side, but doesn't connect. Emperor, they know that they smell blood in the water. They need to deal with Solo Esports, and now is the time. Circling back into the corner, welcome into the corner again. Osal, beautiful spray over to the top side, and that will be good night. BLACKLIST will be put on the FBI's most wanted list, and Osal is going to be the FBI deputy director as he directs the bullets all the way back into the lobby for BLACKLIST. Solo Esports may have just done it, but here comes Payne, the battle of the biggest. Who's it going to be? A Lamborghini, the first one to fall. Here's the open space right now. Solo Esports may just be cooking. It could be good night for Pain. Pain may have lost this. To Solo Esports, grenade outside. Venom has to circle back. SWAT gain hand, switches lanes. 10-11 in the distance. This might be the best time for them to get a piece of the action and rid themselves of both teams standing between them and that championship. But trouble in paradise right now. Smoke's already on the way. Lamborghini hopefully getting picked up, trying to crack the shield inside. Ground floor opens up. Solo Esports cannot afford to lose this. Everything is working out in their favor. They have had an amazing game so far. 13 eliminations. Cannot get any better than this. But 3 Crown Esports may have just decided they want a piece of the action as well. Things could go from bad to worse for Pain. They are playing as 3. They've lost a player earlier on and they've only got 2 eliminations. This is going to be the worst place to lose out. And Nabil will send a couple shots over as well to Azosal. He's going to be cut down. Metty Boy as well. Trying to circle back. Playboy playing off the northern side. Could be exposed if it doesn't work out. They have to make the right decisions. They have to make the right calls. The smokes, the utilities flying all over the place. Pain know exactly what is at stake here. And they cannot afford to lose. But Solo Esports, they mount the pressure. They're trying to box them in, trying to keep them inside the ground floor. They cannot allow them to come outside. And Osal again. AKM straight to the dome. You already know the Glock switches left to side. Open space. Venom has been knocked away. An open space has been found. Metigoat will finish. 13 turns to 14 eliminations. Solo Esports from Senegal, absolutely diabolical. We've seen them play this. Chicken dinner again. Trade off into the open space. Now they trade again. Nabil's knocked away. Another chance. 3 Crown Esports have finally decided to get a piece of the action. Nexus and Magrelin, 2 for 2. 2 for 3. Osal was swept away. Nexus will send some more shots. Playboy has to be very careful. Cannot afford to sacrifice this. The play zone is not too favorable. They will have to make the move. 10-11 also waiting and biding their time to seal this one. Finish will also finish. Nabil will be swept away. Pain will be dispatched. They will go out in 4th. 3 Crown Esports, now is the opportunity to red this one. They need to deal with Solo Esports. They need to be the thing that stands between them and that chicken dinner. But Solo Esports have put a masterful and a masterclass of a performance right now. The only icing on the cake will be a chicken dinner that will put them into a very, very, very comfortable spot going into the final game. Because it will come to the final game. Pain have been dispatched. And all they got was a measly 3 eliminations. Is not enough to maintain Steez. It is not enough to keep your aura at bay. Solo Esports have done everything right. All that's left is that chicken dinner. But 3 Crown Esports, they lost the last one. Will they lose again? Durex on the top draw, on the top half. They could be the ones that make this happen. And a couple of strays from Durex. That's the top half, doesn't connect, but perfect use of the utilities there. But Durex still has the sight line. Playboy already making the advance. Open it, that line of communication so far. Playboy has been spotted again. He takes a hit, he circles back. Zerich is already up front. Hasn't made that much of a move yet, but that grenade will perfectly launch finish. Has actually discovered Nexus, and Nexus has been knocked away. Playboy could be the next one to follow suit. That grenade was perfectly launched as well, but it's not enough to deal the damage that he needs. Zerich is trying to hold him off. Solo Esports are trying to find a way through, and here comes Magrelin, who's all left to his lonesome. He's low on HP, and the second grenade will close it out, and that is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you claim stake. 7 eliminations for 3 Crown Esports. 7 eliminations for 10-11, and Zerich will spray immediately as well. Playboy gets knocked away. Zerich could be in some serious trouble here as he circles back, but finishes grenade timed wrongly, and that could be the mistake that will cost them the game. game. Solo Esports had it in the palm of their hand, but Finish's grenade will hurt his teammate. They cannot allow for the reset. 10-11, crawling from the ashes. This could be the chicken dinner that they're looking for. This could be the opening. Finish picks up. He's absolutely diabolical. He can make it happen. Finish gets the first drop. Finish, can he get the second? Finish. Oh no, he will not finish. The one time he needed to finish, he did not finish. 10-11 will not die. 10-11 will not die. They will take the chicken dinner as a two-man team. They will take it to the final game. How greedy can you get? 10-11 will not rest. They will take you to the final game. Solo Esports cracked under pressure. 10-11 snatch it away with a beautiful tactical setup. 10 eliminations. But Finish was absolutely beautiful to watch. 9 eliminations for him and a total of, I believe, was that 15? Or is that, what is that, 18? 18 eliminations. 18 eliminations for Solo Esports and a second place finish. Wow. They even still scored more points than 10-11. Absolutely incredible. 3 Crown Esports in third with 3. Pain in fourth with 2. Blacklist in fifth with 2. ARABT in 6th with 3. AFRO Esports in 7th. Knockout Squad in 8th with 2. Player Killers in 9th with 7. OP SWAT in 4th with 5. Temper in 11th with 1. 12th. SO Serious with 1. Neon Force in 13th with 1. S4 in 14th. And Berserkers in 15th. Yo, what a game that was. Solo Esports, even if they don't win, I have to respect the consistency. I mean, the chicken dinner has just been slipping out of their hands, you know. It's just been at the tip of their fingertips, you know, like back to back to back. But it's just been elusive. It's just been so elusive. Imagine winning the entire tournament without winning a single chicken dinner. That is very unlikely to happen, but I still gotta respect it though. I still gotta respect it. What a game that was from Solo Esports. 18 eliminations. You cannot be mad. You cannot be mad at all. But 10-11, if we had the stats, the moment they got cut down to 2 players, the stats for the percentage for 10-11 to win this game would have been like 22% to Solo Esports 85%. I promise you that. What a game. Because I said it, 10-11, what they needed to do was a top 2 finish. Anything other than that, and they were never going to win this. But they didn't just do a top 2. They won the whole thing, and they got 10 eliminations to add on top of it. So it's gonna go down to the last game. It's going to go down to the final game. Absolutely insane work. Absolutely diabolical. But we love to watch it. It is the Clatter of Clans Season 24 Grand Finals. And we're about to head into match number 4, the last game of the day. And I am excited. I want to know who is going to walk away with it. I want to know. Do you want to know? Will you be there? I will be there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Clatter of Clans Season 24 Grand Final match number 4, the last game of the night. And we're about to crown our first 2025 champion in the Clatter of Clans this season, and I'm super excited. But before we do that, I want to say a big thank you to Unsullied Army for always keeping this contest going on. It has been years. I remember when I used to play the first season, season 1, season 2, season 3. I was a player then, and now we're in season 24. So I gotta appreciate the consistency. Big shout out to Unsullied Army. Big shout out to Data Up. Big shout out to Jesse in particular, my guy. But yeah, it's been a roller coaster, and see you in season 25, I guess. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to crown a winner. It's time to crown a champion. It is showtime, showtime, showtime. And what a time to be alive. Take a look at that playing path. You cannot afford to lose out. You cannot afford to lose out this early. You cannot afford to lose anybody. And it looks like AFRO Esports and Pain will be in the northern side. Knockout Squad cannot afford to lose out as well. They trade off. Hutch with a spray over the top side. Punisher as well with his own. And they will trade 1 for 1. And we are off to a very, very, very proactive start. Both teams will be stacking in. And player killers, not going to like this one, but it is a part of the experience as well. STARFORCE already very proactive there. Hutch gets knocked away again. OP SWAT not having the best start here. Not having the best start here at all. It looked like BLACKLIST ESPORTS gonna pick up where they left off. They have had the best day today as well over the past 3 days. Today has been their best. It's always very interesting to see teams just, spark up on the last day. It's always going to be very interesting to see them spark up on the last day. Well, everybody's picking up and learning out, but AFRO Esports lying side by side with Pain. It's either they're gonna give Pain 4 points, or they are going to put Pain into a very delirious state right now. It is really going to be wild. And AFRO Esports are not necessarily the strongest team on a sharing landing spot basis. They've been getting cooked by Solo Esports time and time again, landing with them in Erangel in the military base. I don't think they've won any engagement against the guys from Solo Esports there. Speaking of Solo Esports, where are they? Where are they on the map? Well, it looks like they are going to be with the guys from ARABT. Well, I spoke too soon. AFRO Esports already discovered. Outcast gets called out, knocked away. And he has tagged away the position Venom's in. I mean, he's not even going to make it. He's not going to make it. He's cooked. And this will be first blood. And a grenade is getting launched out. And that is going to be the first point. Neo is already making the advance. Is Neo going to commit to this though? We're on the ground floor. First floor puts through. Does get chased out. Neo will be dragged out. The rest of his teammates will be pulling up as well. But that grenade was perfectly launched. Trading as well. Ooh! Well, he does get caught out. And that's going to be good night for him. Pain. Slowly but surely, they're starting to raise their numbers. They're starting to increase the eliminations at the expense of AFRO Esports. AFRO Esports are starting to deliver the points to them, but it looks like 10-11 have set their sights immediately on the guys from Player Killers. We'll snatch that one out. Kit Kat is out in the open. A little bit of a trade-off from him. Ooh! Whoa! With the Winchester. And Durex will chest that one with his head. But OP SWAT can't really do much. Cannot push the advance. Are they going to commit to this? I don't think so. It's going to be a bad call because Knockout Squad is in the vicinity. Funny has to be very careful. And looks like Solo Esports and ARABT have finally decided to lock horns, and Chris will steal one away. Payne will lose one of their players as well. A little bit too early, one would ask. But that is exactly how they started off in the previous game. Ryzen will trade off. Chris gets knocked away as well. Payne in a fight for their lives right now. Dax is going to be the last one left. Nabil has also been knocked away. This could change things. Payne could be stopped dead in their tracks right now. Lamborghini's up on the rooftop. And Dax has been spotted. He will not be making the advance anymore. Pops the Molotov over the top side. Doesn't make anything happen from it. Oh, it does! He burns Nabil. He actually burns Nabil, but again, he's too far out. He still can't get, still can't really do much of anything with it. I mean, it's a good play, but still. Nabil is gonna get picked up. And Payne will be back up to 3 players. And Dax hops into the corners as his teammate will be getting knifed up. Oh, Dax with a sight line. Can Dax put a screw in Payne's plans? Well, they are moving as a unit now, so they are going to be together when they pull up on him. Nobody's going to be alone. I would still prefer the AKM though. I would still very much prefer the AKM. Here comes Dax. Lamborghini. Ryzen in the corner. Would they know he's there? Does get one, but again, I knew that they were going to be together, and that was not going to yield anything. Solo Esports again turning them out. ARABT getting absolutely demolished. Solo Esports Creed is good night. 4 eliminations again. ARABT delivering the goodies to Solo Esports. Bego gets knocked away. 10-11, also on a very, very precarious move. Player Killers, Knockout Squad, all of these teams in a very interesting spot so far. Looks like OP SWAT has decided to circle about. But then there's only so much they could do. I mean, not enough utilities if you ask me, but Durex has picked up a couple of something to work through the angles with. Player Killers, Knockout Squad still sharing a little bit of the city. OP SWAT have made a little bit of a closer rotation. And it looks like they have pulled up. They have pulled up to the scene. OP SWAT. Scary peeks out, takes a couple more hits. Hutch makes an advance into the right-hand side. 10-11. This could be profitable for them. And Hutch gets dropped off. Durex with a beautiful spray over the top side. Joyboy and Scary, the last 2 left. And things could go from bad to worse here for OP SWAT. Made a call. They are trying to get locked in. Zerich over to the right-hand side. They're trying to get it picked up. Ooh! That was very, very close. Very close. Yeah, Funny had no idea. Almost got railed in. Trades off. Angles tight. Packed in. Durex finally goes for the closeout. And OP SWAT now will be surely cut down to 2 players. Bego continues to apply some more pressure towards the the chaos that's going on in the city. OP SWAT still looking for a way through, but it doesn't look like this is gonna be fruitful for them at all. Here comes Funny spinning back. Oh, we already know what this is. Yeah, we already know what this is. It's the plan. 10-11 have executed a plan here already. They already know. Zerich is already making the move. Joy Boy has been spotted. The bait and switch, classic bait and switch. Open the position, draw him out. He's already cooked in the open there. Joy Boy swings to the right. The knock is good. Classic bait and switch. And they already know where Scary is, courtesy of Funny. He doesn't have a vehicle. I mean, this is classic breakdown analysis. You already know what time it is, but they Neon Force. Well, nobody expected them to be here, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the danger. That is the danger right there. That is the thing that can put a spanner in your plans. Neon Force out of nowhere get a piece of the action, and it looks like they might be wanting to commit to this, but it is a 3 versus 3. They do not have the numbers advantage. I'm not sure where Scary from OP SWAT is, but I think he's starting to put some screws to them. But I'm not sure if they know that it's him. But that's going to be good night to OP SWAT. And that will give 10-11 the opportunity to reposition, possibly get inside of that play zone. Payne will be playing this agonizingly slowly. Solo esports as well. We're down to 7 teams already. Delivering the good, yeah, crazy. I mean, they delivered the goodies to Solo esports, you know, so just handed them their goodies. The plans, more executions, and it looks like 10-11 and Neon Force are still gonna be locking in here. Neon Force, yeah, they are in a good spot. Klaus has 3 eliminations. Durex is gonna get knocked away, almost gets knocked away, packed into the right hand side. 10-11 in trouble now. Klaus makes the advance. A grenade over the top will seal the deal. 10-11. This could be the moment that they lose out. This could be the end of the road for them. Durex is trying to hold on. Grenades, Molotovs, everything. And Funny falls. Molotov straight to the chest. Durex will follow suit. Bego's too far out wide. And Neon Force may have just put it out. They may have just ruined 10-11's chances of claiming the Clatter of Clans championship. And what a game this has been. Neon Force. I mean, Neon Force has been chasing 10-11 in Miramar. They usually even landed in Puerto Parisio with them as well, you know, a couple of times. So I think Neon Force have something against 10-11, because I'm trying to understand. I gotta respect it still. 10-11, but then there was no, I don't know why they hung around. I was thinking they were just gonna go to the zone first, you know, make a rotation, make a play for the zone at least, or go to a different city. You know, they just moved a couple of meters towards Crater Fields. You know, they were still in the vicinity. Neon Force didn't have to go far to find them, so, you know, and And it was a 3 versus 3. They didn't even have the numbers advantage. They just chased them down. That is what you call D1 hating. D1 hater activity. And I'm here for it. Well, it's really between Solo Esports and Pain right now. The road is really between them. I don't see Bego dropping 15 eliminations in this game, unfortunately. I mean, he's probably gonna get maybe one more if he's lucky, though. But that's really only all that can happen. Neon Force, if they do perform well enough, I think they can get into the top 8. They did start the day with on the same points as AFRO Esports, and I think they may have just slightly outperformed AFRO Esports in today's matches, because AFRO Esports are already back in the lobby as we speak. They pick up only on 1 point, but I mean, Solo Esports, they can do something crazy. They can do something crazy. They have all of their players. They've got 4 eliminations. I mean, the grass is really green over here for Solo Esports. It's all about if they make the right choices going forward. But they cannot allow Pain to still put points on the board, though. That's the problem. They can't allow Pain to put points on the board. Because Pain putting points on the board is the problem. You know, you have to take as much points as possible away from Pain. So they need more eliminations to seal the deal. It's not even about the chicken dinner anymore, but still. But I think 10-11 have secured the top 3 finish. I think they have secured the top 3 finish, right? Yeah, they have, because a knockout squad have been sent back into the lobby, so... Temper still very much alive and still very, very much blessed with that zone. Them and Solo Esports. I mean, the zone is huge enough to take everybody in. Woo! I mean, Solo winning this without getting a chicken dinner is gonna be one for the history books for sure. I don't know if any team has done that though. Can someone check? Has any team won the Clash of Clans without winning a single chicken dinner in the grand final? Has that been a thing? Has someone else done that? I don't think anybody has done that. Solo might just be the first team. That's if they don't win this game. But if they drop the same numbers, well, they can't drop 18 eliminations anymore. Okay, they can. Ooh, everyone has to be very careful with that one. Neon Force off the back of the eliminations that they've secured, 5 total. They are looking very proactive. If they can see this through though, it's going to be one for the history books for sure. And Mustafa is gonna pack it in. Temper will lose Coco. Probably had no idea that he was in there, right? That is the danger with solo players. Ooh! Well, that was very, very close. The light almost gets dropped off. He was very, very lucky that DBS did not send him packing, because Mustafa would have turned things around. But looks like Finish gets an angle there onto the guys from Neon Force and Solo Esports. It looks like they know exactly what they need to do. They cannot let any points slip away. Osal already making the advance a little bit closer. Needs to reduce the distance between him and the guys from Neon Force. Berserkers as well. Just lean off that western side. And that could put things into perspective for them. Well, that was a very, very close call for 444. And that grenade was just a little bit, a couple of inches too shy out. Looks like he will get his numbers back up. Klaus as well has been taking a hit, but that grenade surely might get the job done. It does not. 444 continues to mount the pressure on. And this time it will connect. Osal, backed by his teammates and backed by everyone else, but in the midst of all the commotion, Pain have arrived on the scene, and Klaus will trade off. Medigo gets knocked away, but Klaus is 1 HP. Osal knows. He knows, but Klaus will drop him as well. Oh, this could be the opportunity. This could be the opportunity that Pain were waiting for, and Osal gets swept away, and that could be curtains for Solo Esports, but Pain is helping out as well. Playboy, can he mount the pressure? Pain is in the vicinity. They hear the shots. They know who's fighting here. They know what they need to do. But the question is, will they do it? They need to deal with Neon. They need to deal with Neon quickly before Pain decides to get a piece of the action. They already know it's them, and they're already pulling up. Nabil is there. 4 eliminations and counting. Pain are starting to get abreast of the situation right now. And Meti goes with that grenade over the top side. Klaus takes a hit. He falls. Intel being gathered by Nabil. He's pulling up. He's already crunching it closer and closer, and that will be good night. Solo Esports will wrap it around and wrap it up. But here comes Nabil. Pain know exactly who it is. They know exactly what to do to claim this game. And they have decided to pull up. They're circling back. Berserkers is in the mix as well. Malik is over to the other side. He's trying to make sure no interference. They know that this is the team they need to deal with. They know that this is the team that's standing in between them and that championship. It's 3 versus 3. But will Pain commit? Well, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case, as Nabil will head all the way back. And Pain will decide. I think they want to ride it out. But they can't ride it out. Solo Esports have more eliminations than you. That is why you can't ride it out. They have to eliminate Solo Esports as it stands. They have to. They cannot allow the possibility of a chicken dinner for Solo Esports. They just can't. And let's not forget, 10-11 still have Bego alive. Malik peeks out, and another one will bite the dust. Exposure, maximum exposure for Berserkers. Then Malik gets knocked away, and that's another point going towards the way to the way of Pain. And that is a blessing in disguise. And Max Bob drives through. Surely he will be getting dropped off as well. And that one will speak volumes. Into the corner. And Playboy steals it. Playboy steals the elimination away from Pain. Oh, 8 eliminations for Solo Esports. What a day they have had. What a day they have had. 5 teams alive. Pain cannot allow, they cannot allow Solo Esports an opportunity to a chicken dinner here. They cannot allow it. They cannot allow it at all. And now they have the zone, but it looks like it is Bego's turn to feel the wrath. And they have heard him. And it is time for Bego to feel the pain. It's time for him to hurt. They know it's time. Bego has tried his best, but it's time for him to say goodnight. As Solo Esports are about to put the nail in the coffin for 10-11's dreams. Bego's fighting for his life. Unless the guys from Pain pull up here, that is the only explanation that they can make. Bego spotted, and that's good night. Playboy puts the final nail in the coffin. 10-11 will not win. 10-11 will not even place second. They will not even place second. That is how dastardly it has been. Pain, Solo Esports. It is now a battle between both of these teams. A little bit of a trouble in the state. Temper trying to get their alignment. There's 4 teams left. Temper looking for a way through. Pain, on the other hand, looking for a way out. The play zone is not favorable for them at all. Solo Esports are riling in this. They're loving this. But neither of these teams is in the zone as well. Tries to lock that one in. 6 guard very, very low on HP. Too low. If a grenade is sent in time, it might hurt. Unfortunately, it's not enough to get the job done. Another grenade by Sova. Pain sending the shots towards Nabil. And Playboy is going to be called out. 6 guard with a grenade over the top side. Connects to Ryzen. Ryzen gets knocked away. And Pain could be in trouble right now. Nabil as well takes a hit. Has to fall all the way back. Ryzen is not going to be so lucky. He's going to be getting picked up. Solo Esports. The pressure's now mounting on them. All the pressures on Solo Esports right now. They cannot allow this. Ryzen will be getting swept away. Temper putting a cork in the screw for the plans of Pain right now. But Temper getting swept away by Berserkers. The last player, Max Bob, absolutely dangerous player to be left alive. He could be a major problem for Pain and Temper as well. Solo Esports biding their time, slowing it down, but the play zone, hot on the heels, kind to squeeze. Play zone is not favorable to any of these teams except for Temper. They need to advance, they need to move. Solo's on the move right now. The right choice, but Finish is going to be spotted by Max Bob, and he's going to be dropped away. Finish is dropped off. An unfortunate scenario for Solo Esports. That chicken dinner looks like he might be slipping away from them as well. And here comes Nabil, pops out, but he's going to be dropped off. Lamborghini, the last one left for Pain. Is Pain who's out now? Solo Esports may just take it. Temper put the Pain in pain. They send them away. And Solo Esports, this could be their chance, but a grenade is sent over. Max Bob is the one. And this might be Temper's away for reckoning. An opportunity to make something happen. Peek over to the right hand side. Playboy's in trouble. He's been knocked away. Metigode is going for the reset. Max Bob has been a danger. I said it. He's a dangerous player to leave alive. And he's showing it. Temper could snatch away that last chicken dinner, but no! Metigode will hold on. Playboy is still alive. He might go for the reset, and he does in the final moments. The final clutch plays. The final clutch plays. Solo Esports, 10 eliminations yet again. Pain Pain have been eliminated. Temper have the opportunity to turn things around. Lion has been spotted 6 guard as well, but Temper know exactly how to play this. They're already starting to burst the tires. They know without a vehicle it's gonna be a hard nut to crack for Solo Esports, but they've got the smokes. 9 smokes is enough to set the path through. Temper have the sight lines. All they have to do is wait for Solo Esports to come out, and they might be the ones to deny them of yet another chicken dinner opportunity. Metty Gold and Playboy, this could be it. But Temper do not have the play zone as well. They have to be very careful with this. This could be all part of the plan. If someone gets knocked away, it could be problematic. But 6 guard, too much experience. 6 guard knows exactly how to play this. The IQ is off the charts. He knows how to deal with scenarios like this. They're waiting it's a little bit longer. Light makes it through, and he's going to get dropped away. Solo will steal chicken dinner. Solo may have just done it. They may have just claimed the chicken dinner. They may have just claimed the Clatter of Clans season 24. Solo Esports, the chicken dinner, finally 12 games, and it is in the 12th game they get the chicken dinner with 12 eliminations. Temper crackled under the pressure and bottled the position. Solo Esports may have just done it, may have just taken the championship from the hands of Pain. Temper finish out in 2nd place with 6 eliminations. Berserkers in 3rd place with 2. Pain in 4th with 4. 10-11 in 5th with 3. Neon Force in 6th with 6. Player Killers in 7th with 6. OP SWAT in 8th. Knockout Squad in 9th with 5. 3 Crown Esports in 10th with 3. Why So Serious in 11th. ARABT in 12th. AFRO Esports in 13th with 1. STARFORCE in 14th with 2. And BLACKLIST in 15th with 1. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game that was. Absolutely incredible work. Incredible stuff from Solo Esports. I think they've won. I think they've done enough. I mean, the deficit was nasty. The deficit was nasty. That was a nasty deficit. That was a very nasty deficit that Pain started the day with. But again, Pain did win a chicken dinner today as well, and they've put up some amazing numbers today as well. But I think Solo Esports may have just done it. I think they may have just done it, but it's going to be really, really close. I think 10-11 finish in 3rd. I think the leaderboard just changes with Solo getting in there, knockout going out. But what a game that was. Absolutely incredible from Solo Esports. Back to back performances. And we love to see. Big shout out to Solo Esports. Even if they don't win, I said it in the last game, even if they don't win, they have played their heart out. They have absolutely played their heart out, and I have to respect it for them. Pain also doing an amazing job as well. 10-11 also doing an amazing job. Temper finally putting up the work. Max Bub from Berserker standing on business. Clatter of Clans season 24, it could only be here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of tonight's show. And make sure you follow on all social media platforms, like, share, and subscribe as well. You're going to see the leaderboard once it drops. Well, I guess that's the end of tonight's broadcast, because I don't have the leaderboard, and I don't know when it's going to come out. So I don't know, man. I don't know who won. I don't know. So it is what it is. It's one of those things that I don't know. I genuinely don't know who won the game. I honestly don't know. So, and I'm going to check if I'm going to get if the leaderboard is here. Yeah, it's not. It's not. The leaderboard isn't here. I checked. It's not out yet. So it is what it is. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to Solo Esports. Solo Esports, you guys have a lot of fans in the chat, so respect still. Well, yeah, that was the end of the broadcast tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you in season 25.